Good morning, everybody. It's the coldest day of the year so far. Everything is completely frozen. Welcome to Heart and Homestead. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 tips for those who are just starting allotmenting. So let's sort the wheat from the chaff and get on. It's time to talk about my 5 top tips for first year and beginner allotmenters. My number 1 tip is to not stress out about beds. When I first started the allotment, I just wanted to make it beautiful, gorgeous place where I could show off and say, look at my gorgeous allotment, it's so nice. And actually, all I really needed to focus on was clearing ground and putting some kind of bed in. Take one area at a time. If you try to do everything, you're going to burn out. We're very close to the growing season now, and if you've just taken over your allotment, just work on 1 or 2 beds. And with regards to beds, there's so much noise about dig or no dig, and I'm here to tell you it doesn't matter. You do what's easiest for you. You will still grow and it will still work for you. Take out the stress. Top tip number 2. This is a big one, and a lot of allotment gardeners, seasoned pros, might not agree with me on this one, but between me and you, it's okay to use plug plants from the garden centre if you don't want to start from seed straight away. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Last year I had a problem. All of my seeds didn't start. The ones that did were awful. They didn't work. And so I decided to go and buy some plug plants from the garden centre. These are small plants, seedlings, that have been grown in greenhouses by commercial growers. They're stout, they're, well-performing little guys. I had an earlier yields than almost anyone else on the allotment. So, if you want to use plug plants from the garden centre, go for it. Go for it. Top tip number 3. I think will be agreed by every allotment gardener ever in existence. You do not need more than 1 or 2 courgette plants. I would say 2 is pushing it. Even if you love courgette more than anything else in the world and you have it for everything, 1 plant will give you a glut. You will never stop getting them. You will be completely sick of them. Just plant 1. Just plant 1 courgette plant and you will be great. That sounds like a really silly one. And people who are new gardeners will be thinking, why is she saying? Why? Why is she saying just plant 1 plant? What a silly girl. Well, I can promise you now, if you have 2 plants, you have 1 too many. Number 4, and one of my biggest tips on the allotment is, if yours is run by a committee, do not get involved with them. So I tried, and it ended up in the biggest fallout of my entire life. I was so angry, I nearly left the allotment. I am stubborn and I am strong-hearted, and I stayed. And eventually that levelled out. But allotments do have politics. In my experience, just keep out of them because it can ruin your experience. My top all-time tip in an allotment is to not listen to the naysayers. Part of having an allotment is trying and failing. If you don't fail, you will not learn. I mean, if you get everything right from the beginning, then great, well done to you. Please contact me, we'll do a video together, give me some tips. Even allotmenters who've been doing it 20 odd, 30 odd, 40 odd years, even they get it wrong. Even they have crops that fail. If I listened to every naysayer on this plot who wanted to give me advice, I'd have not grown anything this year. But I just went on there for a minute, didn't I? So let's bring it back. Let's bring it back in. So, don't listen to the naysayers. Right. I think we should probably get on with a couple more jobs while we're here. Do you all remember a couple of weeks ago when I asked the question, what should I grow? Here, one of the committee members was gifted a cold frame that he can't use, and he has given me a beautiful cold frame. Look at this. Fantastic. So I'm actually going to put the cold frame here. Right, let's get this moved. This is a bit heavier than I expected it to be. Right, okay, so. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. I found this horseshoe when I was clearing out this area when I first came. It's so cute, but I can't seem to make it stand up. And I think you can't have them upside down, can you? Isn't upside down bad luck for a horseshoe? I don't want any bad luck. This one is heavy as hell. God. Oh, how wonderful. That was very kind. Right. I think it could have a nice home here. Right. Let's have a look. So, we unfurl these things. I don't know what the word is. Is it unscrew? Unscrew. Unscrew. And, wow. You put your stuff in here that will happily grow in the cold. It's starting to deteriorate a little bit, this, but we can just replace this sheet with a new polycarbonate sheet. I'm not sure how they put this in there, actually. You could just put a new 2-foot sheet over the top when it's time and then lock it up. Right. This works wonderful, doesn't it? Look. Do this up. Okie dokie. Right. And then next week, I will put a crate here. I think I will be able to fit maybe just one extra crate here. And I will teach you how to make a DIY cold frame with things you'll find in your kitchen and a big plastic box that you will not find in your kitchen. That will be fun. I'm going to try and rake all this manure onto the beds, but I've left it for a couple of days and it's freezing, so we'll see if it moves. There we go. That will do me. Now, looking lovely. Looking lovely. Right, everybody, let's have a tour of the allotment. Here we have the rarest of things on an allotment, rubbish bags. So this area, once again, is going to be my pumpkin area. I've done nothing with it. Compost bay, manure. I've actually filled this up a little bit, so I'm just waiting for it to decompose. And this here, I've just filled up a little bit more. Won't use it till next year. Right, let's go look at the beds. Unfortunately, my dog pulled me over and I fell into this. It's an absolute miracle I didn't get hurt because that is glass. So these are just waiting for me to do something. Next week, we're going to use one of these to build a DIY cold frame. You're going to love that. Strawberry bed. The half that's not got strawberries in it is covered with straw, and the half that's got strawberries in it isn't covered with straw. This is not normal. Don't do this. This is now manured. It will be composted in spring because I don't waste valuable compost by putting it on in winter. This bed, once again, 3 by 1.5, is, you saw this a couple of weeks ago. We planted garlic and then we planted onions, and then the top third has got nothing in it yet. I don't know what we'll plant there. Probably, I don't know, maybe a couple, I don't know, suggestions. Question of the week. What shall we plant in this tiny little bit of bed? Under here is my dahlia. I dare not check it. I am hoping it survived. I didn't know I was meant to dig them up, and now it's too late. This bed, I have not done anything with yet. I'll sort this out in spring because the ground's now just too heavy. This bed, I've mostly manured, but the ground is now too bad for me to dig out the chard. Thankfully, it has not flowered, so I'm not going to be stuck with a load of seeds. Great. This bed has got the world's biggest kohlrabi in it. It's almost a Swede now, really. It'll be perfectly fine though. I still have some beetroots to take out here. These cabbages, they're done. They're finished. I need to take them out and compost that. My wineberry, I'm probably going to just have to build a bit of trellis for it to wind around this year. Take the dead canes off and wind the new canes around something because I've left it too late to move it, unfortunately. This area is our new area that we've put together. Next week, I'm going to be bringing down some 2.5 metre by 80 centimetre beds. I have 2 of them, perhaps 3. And if I just put them here, and I think I'm going to grow flowers here. I just didn't get enough flowers last year. I really like flowers. Dahlias especially, I absolutely love. And then up here, this is was polytunnel, then we changed it to brassica cage. Now it is just empty. I think French beans in here, and then I don't have to do anything with worrying about the sides or the mesh. I'll just leave it as it is for now. And that really is it. You've seen the cold frame round the corner, and that is it today. Right then, guys and gals, thank you for coming to the allotment with me today. It's been a blast. We've got loads done, and I hope my top tips are helpful to you, at least in some part. Next week, we have got a great video coming for you. We're going to learn how to make DIY cold frames and DIY greenhouses for starting seeds. If you enjoy my videos, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and please comment. Interact with me, ask me questions, tell me what to do, criticise me. I'll enjoy all of it, and I will see you in the next one.